Thanks so much for joining us at noon. I'm Trace Bragg in for Karen Greer. One of college football's most anticipated games happens in just over 8 hours. Georgia takes on Alabama in the college football national championship game. It's a rematch of the SEC championship in which Bama beat down on the Dogs right here in Atlanta. CBS 46's Rob Hughes is live in Indianapolis ahead of tonight's matchup. And Rob, UGA fans are hoping the Dogs get some payback tonight.
No doubt about that, Trace. And would you believe me if I told you there's still 2,800 tickets available, and that's just on StubHub? So this game is not yet sold out, believe it or not. Of course, the caveat is if you want to get in, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. $450, and we're talking last row, corner seat, mile away from the field. As you can imagine, though, when you start looking for tickets closer to the field, the prices go up big time, well over $1,000. The average price of a single ticket on StubHub is $1,200. It may be tempting to scalp tickets on outside the stadium, closer to the game if you're looking for a deal, but experts say beware those scammers.
We would highly recommend that you never purchase tickets off the street, even with the ability to, hey, I'll text you that screen grab of the barcode or anything like that. So number one tip we always say when buying tickets, especially when it's talking about a national championship game, when you're spending thousands of dollars for tickets, make sure you're buying from a trusted source.
Yep. It's a great reminder, as always, so buyer beware. Of course, in the digital age, it's much easier to scam people out of tickets with the barcodes and the fake screenshots, so keep an eye out for that if you are looking for a ticket. Now, activity is starting to pick up here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We're starting to see some people on the sidewalks outside the venue, even though it's frigid out here and we're still about 8 hours from kickoff. But no doubt there's going to be millions more people across the country watching on TV tonight. There's some new information aggregated from social media showing which states are rooting for which team. Now, overall, 31 of the 50 states are rooting for the Dogs, just 19 for the Crimson Tide. Notably, Florida and Indiana are in the Dogs' corner for tonight's game. Now, we've talked to a lot of fans here in Indy over the past few days, and the trash talking has been next level.
Sweet home Alabama, roll tide, roll. Tomorrow, yeah, roll tide.
The Tide's gonna do what they do.
A whole lot of crying Georgia fans, just like they were at the SEC championship. It's okay.
Rammer Jammer, Yellow Hammer, give them hell Alabama, roll tide.
Dogs on top.
I ain't gotta say never.
Dogs on top.
I know, on top of what?
On top
of the dog house.
On top of that little elephant.
Sometimes you gotta roll up a newspaper and hit a dog on his nose. That's how we handle the dog sometimes.
Maybe the Dogs will actually bite or bark at that lady tonight rather than her using the newspaper to smack the dog on the nose. The countdown, of course, is on to kickoff, a little more than 8 hours away right now. Trace, and I have absolutely no idea who I think is going to win tonight's game, and I think it makes it all the more exciting that this will be probably a very competitive national championship, man. Back to you.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no shortage of fans or confidence out there. Thanks so much, Rob.